Hello, Year 6. So it's Monday morning, and today in English, you have um, a lesson on modal verbs. Okay. So this week, you are going to be writing a letter to the MP, to the local MP, about the situation with plastic pollution. So you're going to read some information over the course of the week that will shock you quite a bit about the plastic situation. I know you looked at this last year, but this will go into more detail. Okay, so the reason why we're doing the SPAG um, today is so that you can use modal verbs in your writing. Last year, you will have looked at modal verbs, and today we're just going to add more detail to your understanding, consolidate that, and push that learning on further. And then you'll be able to use modal verbs for certainty or possibility in your piece of writing to the MP. So this week, you'll be writing a persuasive, informative piece of writing about plastic pollution to the local MP. Today, you're going to learn how to use modal verbs in order that you can use them in your piece of writing. Tomorrow, you're going to do reading comprehension based on plastic pollution. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you'll be planning, writing, and editing your piece of work. So let's begin. So, modal verbs. Today, you're going to be identifying modal verbs and understanding their importance in establishing certainty or possibility. So, let's have a look. So, it says, what are verbs? So, just pause this and write for me what a verb is. Okay. When you've unpaused it, you will find out that a verb is a doing word. It shows an action or a state of being, okay? So the verb is usually performed by the subject of the sentence. So Ella quickly ran home. Ran is an action verb. I am very tired today. Am is a state verb. So am, have, and is tell us what state the person might be in. And ran, bubbled, and drifted are action verbs. They show what's happening. Yes? Okay, so let's move on. So modal verbs, I'll just go to the page. There we go. So modal verbs are placed before the main verb and show how certain or possible something is. So there's always be two verbs when there's a modal verb around, because a modal verb is an auxiliary verb. An auxiliary often means help. So a modal verb helps to express the certainty or possibility of the other verb. Okay? So here in the sentence we've got, you will learn everything you need to know about modal verbs today. So learn is the main verb and will is a modal verb. And it shows that I'm certain you will learn about modal verbs today. Okay? So the modal verbs are will, can, shall, may, must, would, could, should, might, and ought. So what you're going to do is now have a go at sorting the modal verbs into certainty, verbs that you think would express certainty, and those that you think would express possibility. So have a go at doing that now. If you're finding it tricky, put the modal verb into a sentence. So, for example, I must eat dinner. Oh, that sounds like might be for certainty. So have a go, pause the tape. Okay, so let's have a look if you were correct. So as you can see, I'll just skip through. These are the modal verbs of certainty that show certain that you would do something, and those of possibility show that you might do something. So these will be helpful in your piece of writing. When you're trying to express certainty that we need to help with the plastic pollution, then you might use those modal verbs in your writing. When there's a possibility we could do something and you're suggesting an idea, you could use the other verbs. Okay? So, what you're going to do now is you're going to go through the rest of the PowerPoint, answering the questions that are given about modal verbs and how they affect the meaning of a sentence, when they should be used, and then you're going to work through the worksheet to show your understanding of modal verbs. Good luck, Year 6. Thank you.